The woman was happily applying makeup in front of the mirror. Unbeknownst to her, a deranged killer had already slipped into her home. Suddenly, she heard a strange sound. The woman thought her husband had returned, but when she opened the door, her husband's corpse suddenly fell from behind it. The woman instantly became panicked. She rushed to the phone to call the police, but discovered in horror that the phone line had been cut. At that moment, the killer had already approached her. Soon the woman was cornered on the bed. The killer then stabbed viciously toward the woman. Afterward, the killer removed his mask and prepared to leave. However, the severely injured woman suddenly rushed out, but the killer showed no panic upon seeing this. Looking at the woman struggling to survive, he leisurely rolled a cigarette. The killer felt this was merely the woman's death throes. The woman continued hovering on the edge of life and death. She was like a frightened bird, crashing around the room, as if this could somehow lessen her pain. The killer beside her kept laughing, as if watching a spectacular performance. Finally, the woman collapsed on the floor and lost her life.
Brilliant.
It turned out this had just been a movie shoot. The director gave extremely high praise for the actress's dramatic performance. However, their language barrier made filming exceptionally difficult, so the director decided to reshoot the scene. At that moment, the prop department crew showed considerable dissatisfaction. The props that had just been destroyed would take at least a day to reset. The director had no choice but to stop filming. Just as the crew was preparing to wrap up and go home, prop master Anna suddenly remembered she had left her phone at the filming location. She had to return to the set, but Anna discovered the crew was still filming. She had no choice but to wait nearby for the filming to end. However, at that moment, the male actor suddenly picked up the knife. He stabbed toward the female actress without hesitation.